Hello, welcome to episode 3. I know, right?
I believe it.
3 episodes. So, welcome to episode 3 of the No Strings Attached podcast. I'm Tristan. This is Mark, as you probably already know by now. Today, we are in a kind of a bit of a celebration kind of mood, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I feel as though it's about time to celebrate a very talented bowler. So we're going to get right into it.
Yep, let's do it before we're cancelled. Exactly,
yeah. So this episode, we sit down with one of the most exciting young prospects in English bowling, Jessica Sillis. If you follow if you follow the youth bowling scene, you'll know this name already. Okay, and if not, you're about to. So Jess is going through the ranks of the junior system in the UK. And a key figure in the youth team England squad. She's represented her country across Europe and beyond, and with standout performances like gold medal in the doubles at the 2024 European Youth Championships in Helsinki, and has been a steady anchor all the way throughout that week. In the years prior, she's picked up medals at youth events and made a mark with wins, podium finishes in nearly every major junior ranking event, often whilst balancing education, injury setbacks and a pretty demanding travel schedule. So she's been a regular face as well at AIK in Stockholm, bowling Swedish League in the Elite Series, and also got the opportunity to bowl alongside her teammates in the Elite Series playoff finals this year. She just got back from Helsingborg for the IBF Youth World Cup, where she narrowly missed the final 8 cup with a 9th place finish, which again just cements her position in youth bowling. So the next chapter starts, well, she'll probably be on a plane by the time this goes out. Yeah. So Jess is starting her collegiate career at Sam Houston University in Texas, and we're just going to give Jess the opportunity to talk about her bowling and how collegiate has kind of journey to collegiate has gone, and hope that any youth player watching this can see what Jess is doing and work as hard as Jess does to get to where she's going. So I have absolutely no doubts that we will see her on the PWBA tour at some point in the next few years, following in the footsteps of Verity and Izzy Allen. And so, Jess, welcome to your pod.
Hello.
We are super excited.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's going all right, yeah.
Yeah. So excited about where should we start? Should we start right at the beginning?
If you want to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why not?
Should we start? What's your opinion on Eurothing? Obviously, you've had quite a lot of success with that one.
You haven't seen Pod 2 yet?
Yeah.
It's all about Eurothing.
Yeah, all about Eurothing. No. So, tell us your story, Jess.
Well, I started bowling when I was 7, back in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the blue, none of my parents bowled at all. They bowled like in a league, but they weren't like competitive at all. I did a lot of sports growing up. I was a footballer, basketballer, dancer, swimmer. And yeah, my mum bumped into the 2 officials from Wellingborough Bowling Club in Tesco while she was working. And then my mum just asked her questions about it and then went on from there.
Cool.
Nice. So, sorry, what age did you say you were?
7.
7 when you started bowling. Fantastic. And yeah, who's influenced you the most? You know, like when you were starting when you were in that early stages of getting into the sport. Yeah, what kept you in it?
I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I didn't really look at competitive bowling until I was about 12, so I was quite late into it, looking at it like that. But yeah, I wouldn't say anyone really. I was kind of just on my own path for quite.
Do you remember what sort of attracted you to the game?
No.
No.
I don't think anything did. I like the idea of. I don't even know. I just like the idea of going bowling every Saturday morning and seeing all my friends and. Yeah.
So probably just more friendship and social and
probably
that sort of thing, and then Yeah, which it probably is for most people at that age.
Yeah.
Did you carry on playing other sports?
Yeah, I played football and bowling alongside each other until I was 13.
Mm.
'Cause
What position were you?
So if I had a competition on at the weekend, I'd be striker. If
Wow.
I didn't, I was goalkeeper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
Mhm.
it's a contrast.
Yeah.
Which did you enjoy most?
Striker.
Striker.
Yeah.
It's a glory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a performance mindset, really.
It's quite applicable as well. Striker.
Yeah. Just like right. We're all about the puns today.
It's all about puns.
All terrible bowling players.
Do you remember what your first tournament was?
I think it was like proper tournament was like
Yeah.
south of England, at Dunstable.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think it was that one.
What would you have been? 12, 13?
I was in 2017, so I think I was 11 or 12, pushing 11 or 12.
Do you remember how you did?
No, not that great, I don't
No.
think.
Ah.
But
It's not normal to be.
yeah,
Oh, first tournament, I'll win it. Yeah. You never know, do you? So, cool.
What's your first bowling memory? Like, where you achieving something, and then you were like, oh God, this is it. This is the biggest thing in the world for you.
I really like playing for the youth counties.
Yeah.
That was kind of like something. Unfortunately, we don't really have a youth team anymore for our county, but back then, you just screamed your guts off every time you were bowling, and it was, probably that.
What's your opinion on the noise, sort of maybe a few years ago, to the noise now at tournaments? Do you think there's a difference?
What, like, as in,
It's a
like,
hell of a noise.
are we on about, like, a championships or just, like,
Yeah, because I remember when I was in YBTs, we went there to scream at Lewisham. That was pretty much our arch nemesis.
Right, okay.
So we just shouted at Lewisham as much as possible. We didn't really care about bowling, just wanted to be louder than that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember many junior tournaments, but I do remember going like 20 years ago when I was part of the YBC coaching team and all of that stuff.
Mm.
I seem to remember just oggies all the time,
Yeah, constantly.
which I found extremely annoying because it was high pitched.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm not going to go there. But
Give me PTSD.
yeah, I think the noise. The noise is an interesting question. I think the noise is much better or much lower now.
I think, like, at national tournaments, like in England, there's not really any chance anymore, but once you go out of England, then another story.
But
I think it's
so
normal.
Swedish league.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I love
You've
that.
experienced that over the last year.
yeah.
What's that been like?
Well, at the start, obviously, I was the only non-Swedish person on the team,
Mhm.
apart from Elliot, who was our
Yeah.
coach. I was quite, like, hesitant to kind of start yelling, because yelling at the idea of getting a spare wasn't really what I fancied doing. But once you got into it, there was no going back. Like, just,
It's electric, isn't it?
yeah, all the people behind you with, like, flags and
Yeah.
these instruments, and they're all just screaming in your faces, and
Constantly.
yeah.
Like I've been to a couple of Elite Series finals, and nothing beats it.
It's crazy.
It is, I think as an athlete, I can only speak from like how I could imagine it being. Like bowling a shot when you've got that much kind of pressure and you're all fighting for, a title. Usually you're pretty dialed in, pretty focused, and it gives us such another like level of what the hell is going on. Like, this is ridiculous. Even Ben Robinson said the first time he bowled his first with BK Fullhouse, absolutely breaking it. He was like, well, what is going on? And I've seen the likes of Ray Teese like going for a 300 with everyone from Pergamon literally screaming at him, like to try and put him off, and then he ejects from the shot like Ray does when he doesn't feel quite right, and then goes up and makes the 12th and still didn't shut Pergamon up.
No.
Still making loads of noise. So it is an unreal environment. And so how do you think bowling in that type of environment has changed – maybe mental game? Is it something now where you're like, I don't know, 10 years ago, you'd be like, oh, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. But now you're like, oh, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. How do you think bowling in that type of environment has changed maybe mental game? Is it something now where you're like, I don't know, 10 years ago, you'd be like, oh, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. anything could go on behind you, and it doesn't phase you, it doesn't rattle you. You know?
I mean,
Is that the case?
I didn't really get distracted easily anyways, but I think it's more the team aspect. You know, in England, you don't really get that many opportunities to bowl in a team, especially with the format that they had. Yeah, honestly, I'm really sad that I can't do it quite a few more years now, but I was lucky to get 1 year and yeah.
And make the finals as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it would have set you up nicely for collegiate in the US?
I think so.
Environment.
I think so, because obviously I got to know my teammates quite well. I was travelling with them for like 5-hour car journeys and stuff like that. And yeah, I think so. Hope so.
Yeah. So let's just go on to that then, shall we? So what are you excited about? We're going to Sam Houston. So the elephant in the room was it wasn't your first choice, and very, very sadly, without upsetting you again, I'm sure you're over it now. Very sadly, Webber binned their women's programme.
I know you've been to Webber a few times and really enjoyed the environment, so must have came as a really big shock, that.
It did, especially as I came back from visiting like 5 days after I found out. My parents were actually booking the flights in August when I found out, and I go downstairs, bawling my eyes out, and my parents have just booked the flights.
Cool.
And we couldn't get answers out of anyone, because I didn't know if the person, I can't say names, but obviously the person I found out from, didn't know if it was real, didn't know if it was like a rumour. And then I heard from the head coach that, cancel your flights. And it was just, I've had like walls up at every single stage that I've gone through so far with this whole situation. I mean, Webber for me, I loved it. It's a small campus, like 700 people.
Right.
Has Kegel. That was one of my main reasons why I wanted to go to Webber. But yeah, I think everything happens for a reason, and just gotta look past it and look back at it and think, oh well, and move on.
Yeah, there's going to be a reason why everything's changed. So, what are you most excited about?
At Sam Houston?
Yeah.
A fresh start.
Yeah.
Meeting new people. Living in America. I've always wanted to do that. Get out of England.
Get out of England or get out of Wellingborough?
Wellingborough, especially. Just the whole Northampton area. And I just love bowling in like team atmosphere. I love bowling for other people. So just to have the opportunity to do that for 4 years is I'm really looking forward to it.
Have you talked much to your coach?
Yeah, I actually met him at the Youth World Cup.
Right, cool.
He was there coaching a girl from Thailand, who is also at Sam Houston. So I got to meet her, the head coach, and also our physiotherapist.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Who's your head coach?
Coach Hagan.
Coach Hagan. Love it. You're already talking like an American.
Yeah.
It's Coach Hagan.
Dialed in already.
Love it. What's his background? Do you know? Not a lot? You don't know anything about him? No? Okay.
Not really.
So obviously once the news broke...
I've heard a few things.
Yeah.
I think you're in good hands.
Good. I'm glad.
There you go. See the MS manager seal of approval.
Yeah.
Checks can be sent.
I don't know what that means. Whether that's worth anything necessarily.
Yeah. Indeed. So obviously once you've got the news confirmed from Webber, how did the next step come about?
It was probably like the most hectic 48 hours of my life.
It sounds it.
Yeah, I didn't sleep at all the Sunday night. I was just up crying. I was really upset, angry, confused. And then I had a call with Del Warren Monday afternoon, and he sent my resume and what happened to multiple coaches. And within, I think, by 6 p.m, I had 2 Zoom calls with Tulane University and Sam Houston. And then I made my mind up 3 days later because I had to move quick. I didn't have a lot of time. And then, so I went with Sam Houston.
Fantastic.
Cool.
So what are you going to be studying there while you're out there?
I've got to say it, kinesiology, muscles, basically.
Nice.
Kinesiology. Yeah, I can't say it.
M
can say it.
I say it's kinesiology.
That's the one.
Kinesiology.
That's the one.
Yeah. Kinesiology. Yeah.
Nice. So if we need taping up or anything like that.
Apparently it's a bit more than that, but yeah. It's not 4 years to be able to take someone up, is it?
I know it's kinesiology tape. That's it.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting.
Yeah, really cool.
So that's your major. You're doing a minor as well? Or?
I am, but I don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
I didn't even know I needed to pick a minor.
Right.
So, but I've got until like December to pick, so I'm in no rush for that.
That's okay then.
Nice.
That's cool.
So what does the obviously you're flying out shortly.
Mhm.
When do you start studying? What's the kind of the transition from getting off the plane in Houston to
Probably go to sleep when I first land.
yeah.
Go get some Raising Canes. And then I think I'm going to have a tour on university on the 11th. I move into my off-campus dorm on the 15th. And then I start class on the 25th. So I've got quite a bit of time to adjust.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. Do you know what your daily and weekly schedule is going to look like? How much training you get?
I hear rumours you have to be up at 5 a.m. for practice and all this stuff.
At least, yeah.
I don't know that. I don't know that yet. I know my classes, I've only got 4 subjects at the minute. So my days are looking quite empty. I do like kinesiology at 8 in the morning. Got a gap, and then I've got maths and English.
Right.
And then I'm done by 4.
Okay.
And then I think I'm bowling in the evenings. I'm not too sure, and I've got nothing on a Friday, so
Okay.
I'm living life on
So
that.
you're not sure yet how many sessions of training you have every week?
I think we bowl have a training session every day. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm sure I'll learn about that in a few days' time.
So you'll have a few online training. You'll have some theory. You'll have some gym work, presumably.
Yeah, we have we're gonna have certain days of the week when we are working out. We eat as a team as well, 2 days a week.
Okay. That's cool.
So
How many people are on the squad?
8.
8.
I think.
Okay.
8.
So you stick sort of the women's team stick together and the men's.
There is no men's team.
There is no. Oh, okay. That's cool.
So you're officially a Bearcat.
Yes.
Nice.
How many tournaments are you going to play? Do you know?
But I think it's roughly around 11 or 12.
Okay.
I think I could be wrong, but I think it's around there.
Cool. Have you spoken to any of the girls who've been out there previously?
Yeah. So Denise, she has just graduated, but she is staying on. She's from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So we have some connections there. She's been really helpful through this whole process. So being an international student, applying late, everything late, just wasn't great, but she's been really helpful.
Cool.
I met Noe, the girl from Thailand.
Yeah.
I met her. She's really nice as well.
She's actually made it to the front page of the Sam Houston website.
Yeah, the Asian.
Yeah.
Has she really?
championships.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you've got some good players around you already.
Mm.
Yeah, that's interesting. So how does the college, what's their recent performance history? Have you got loads of pressure on you to win things, or are they sort of more of a developing college?
To be honest, I don't know.
Okay.
I know last year we finished ranked 8th
Right.
in NCAA,
Mm.
which is quite good.
Yeah.
We're up there. Obviously, coach wants us to.
Just get higher.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's cool.
Yeah, I can imagine collegiate sports. If they're anything like anything else, it's super competitive and
Got to keep
everybody
your
wants
GPA
it.
up as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
What's that going to be at? Do you know?
I don't know. I think it's 3 or something like that.
and are there repercussions if the grades start to slip?
You don't bowl.
You don't bowl.
Yeah.
Wow, so that's a hell of an incentive, isn't it, to
It is, isn't it, really?
get you worked on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good though. It's how it should be, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You don't want to just focus on one aspect of life, really. But intelligence is good. It's discipline, though. It's it's a choice on what you do when you put yourself into something. If you study anything, well, I'll just do whatever minimum standard. But then bowling, I'm going to put everything in. Where's the real difference? Why should I put less effort into one thing and more effort into another one? It's simply a choice, and that I would worry about someone who does that. So if you're giving it all, I think you'd think that's a more valuable person on the team, I would suggest, but that's getting a little bit deep.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously with you getting all set and ready to go, if there are other youngsters coming through, obviously there's a whole bunch of youngsters coming through on the youth tour right now, but if they're interested in potentially going to the States and bowling collegiate, what advice would you give somebody else?
Just go for it. Just reach out to anyone. An email doesn't hurt to be sent. It doesn't take much effort. Just copy and paste an email, send it. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about that email that you sent out, maybe? Like, what sort of things did you sort of say in there promoting yourself?
My accomplishments.
Yeah.
How
many attachments did you have to put in?
I just
Pictures of medals and trophies?
No, I just wrote them all down, what tournaments and stuff like that.
This is where you stand up with one of those scrolls and just let it roll across the floor, isn't it? Yeah. So,
I got a question.
What?
What has been your most enjoyable moment in bowling?
Well, you know what? The EYC doubles final. I think just everything about that I loved. The support we had. We had so many countries supporting us and chanting all together. So mine and Eamon's families were there.
2024 in Helsinki.
Yeah.
That was
just that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually, funnily enough, as a coach, it was one of my favourite moments. It was really, really good.
I quite enjoyed it as well, and I wasn't even coaching England. I was there with Iceland.
Yeah, you deflected, didn't you?
I was like, everyone else was going back to the hotel. I was like, I'm here because England are in the final.
Yeah, I mean, it was an incredible final. So, obviously, Avon with a 256, you with a 233 for a doubles game of 489 against the Czech Republic and the two young athletes that we were talking about on episode 1.
Yes, yeah.
So 10 points if you could pronounce Susanna's surname.
Kvasinikova. I apologise.
Yeah,
I gave it a go.
And then Emma and it's not one.
It was
I can't do it.
It was Ola.
Yeah. And they had 191, 216 for a 407. So
it was close early doors, I seem to remember. It wasn't, the scores suggest a big, easy win, but I think they sort of fell away, didn't they? Sort of 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I think.
Right?
Yeah, Susanna opened with 2 opens, I think, and we kind of got the early lead, and then I had an open.
1 mark up.
I had an open, and then. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, there was 1 mark in it for quite a while.
And then, me and Avon just started striking.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you averaged 219 for the whole tournament over 18 games, which got you
with a 140 game.
Yeah, with a 140 game. Which got you, what?
You're not bitter, though. Did that cost you a medal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was in the all events, wasn't it? Yeah.
10 pins. 11 pins, really.
Yeah, half a pin a game over 18.
It's 1 spare, it's anything.
Yeah. So singles you had 13.30, in the doubles you had 13.68, and then in the team you had 12.45. I mean, you're up there with some serious names. There was one particular game that stands out for me when you were bowling against was it Karen Nelson or was it the other lady from Norway?
What?
Sorry, from Finland.
Tina Marie.
Yeah, when she missed the 7.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah. Was that the first game in that?
No, we went to the 3rd and final game.
Oh yeah.
But it was a must spare, to shut out.
Yes.
Yeah, so she needed a spare in I don't know, 2 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to strike. Yeah. I needed 8 pins to fall. So.
Yeah, that was. I closed my eyes when she rolled that spare shot.
We were drawing up until the 7th frame as well.
It was super tight.
Yeah, it was.
Beat a Finn in Finland. It's always nice to beat the home country in their home.
Is she finished? She was finished, yeah.
I swapped shirts with her as well.
Just to rub it in.
Because the Danes were pretty dominant as well.
They were too dominant. I don't want to feel bitter about that from my own experience of that event, but I came away from that event hating Denmark. I don't want to make this about me, but we missed a doubles and a team medal by 19 and 29 pins.
I mean, we kind of represented them all right
And,
now, with the red shirts.
And for Iceland, it would have been a massive event
Yeah.
to get more than one medal that we got. Anyway, but I wasn't a fan of Denmark after that event.
So
Sorry,
such
never mind.
such brilliant tournament.
They took 10 medals in that event.
Yeah, we'll put a couple of pictures
That's
up
dominance.
as well about that. We'll, somewhere here. Yeah. So, what's the plan for the future? Like, obviously, we've got the next 4 years of your life sort of paved out. What are you looking forward to about Texas and seeing the United States? What's after that? What's the plan?
Well, I mean, I'm hoping PWBA.
Yeah.
That's obviously the goal. That's obviously one of the reasons going out there, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
If not, Swedish League.
Yeah, there's always the backup of Swedish League.
Yeah, always backup.
Is there any sort of timescale on? Are you allowed to compete on PWBA while you're at college?
I don't actually know.
I've seen Izzy start doing some events.
It depends because
But she's
NCAA
finished.
has.
There's a ruling over. I know there's some sort of ruling over taking money,
Yeah,
but I don't know if you could still play, but then take it in smart scholarships or something like that. 'Cause
I don't know.
No.
Unfortunately.
Mm. If you know, drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
That'd be great. And we'd love to know. Because we've got a few players that might be an option for. We don't know yet.
you never know, do you?
Never know. How can we get under the skin? You've been working with a sports psychologist for a few years, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. I started. I don't have one anymore,
No.
but I started not long after EYC 23.
Mhm.
I feel like that was quite an eye opener for me. Came away very frustrated and very angry at myself, and I didn't really want to go back to bowling because I was just so angry at myself.
Mhm.
And then I lost my nan as well,
Mhm.
about I think a month after EYC. So kind of was a psychologist not only for my bowling but also for my personal life as well.
Yeah, I'm a huge advocate for that. And I'm sure you won't mind me mentioning, but if you are looking for any support with sports psychology and mental game, you need to go and follow Strike Mind on Facebook and speak to Johan, otherwise known as Pleffin, and Alex. Yeah. And give them some support. They're actually doing a live broadcast of a seminar that they're going to be holding at Storm Lucky Larson Masters this year. So you'll be able to view that for free on their YouTube channel. And yeah, go give the page a like. And
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
So yeah, so how did working with a sports psychologist help you develop as an athlete?
Kind of helped to clear my head a lot. I was very I wouldn't say aggressive towards myself, but I'd come back from a shot and I'd punch myself. I'd be very hard on myself, and yeah, kind of with the psychologist, it helped me kind of understand that there's other ways to cope with stress and pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Not to take it out on yourself, but
Yeah.
kind of just open your eyes, relax your mind, and focus on the next shot.
Do you have any particular sort of, I don't want to say coping mechanisms, but any tools that sports psychologist has been able to sort of guide you towards that have really helped, that may help other people watching this?
I think my psychologist just told me what I needed to hear. In my head, I kind of knew that what I was doing was wrong and wasn't helping me whatsoever. And hearing it come from someone like a psychologist kind of just made me think, yeah, that's wrong, this is right. And also just breathing. It sounds stupid, but simply just breathing. And
There's a hell of a lot in breathing.
Breath work is
slowing yourself down.
Yeah.
You can completely reset the vagus nerve by taking 3 breaths in, holding them for 6 seconds, and then blowing it out for 6 seconds.
Down here.
Yeah. I don't know where it is. I just
Down here.
Yeah, it's down there. Cheers, mate.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, breathwork's like super important. I really like that. So, did anybody, like in your immediate kind of support network, say the same thing as a sports psychologist, but you wouldn't listen to them, and the sports psychologist for some reason said the same thing, but
Yes, but if my dad's watching, no.
I think that's actually a really nice segue, actually, into just how supportive.
I think this is the reality, though. Sorry,
Yeah,
this is the reality that there's going to be lots of people in your lives as you're growing up. You have different coaches, you have different players, and you have different things. And people will say things, but until you're actually ready to hear it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And words will go in, and it won't really register. And then at some point, and you said earlier, everything happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It happened at the right time for you. It weren't, for whatever reason, you weren't ready to hear it before that, and then thankfully you found someone who said the right thing at the right time and sent you on a much better path.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really pleasurable to because we've spent some time in tournaments and things, and a few conversations here and there. So I know some of what's gone on and what you've gone through and things like that. And I'll just say that your development has been a pleasure to watch. So
yeah, it's like I think from perhaps some of the earlier events, 23, like 22, 23, where obviously things were incredibly, really highly charged and quite emotional time for you. To see you then literally stand there like this on the middle of the lane, like a Swedish league, like red face, full energy, just raw power, like oozing out. Is you're just like, it's nice to see that journey. And it's from a personal perspective, it's been a pleasure to be a very small part of your journey. Standing there supporting you, watching you bowl. I remember after the first time we met, it was an ESBT. And
at Durham, was it?
No, it wasn't Durham. I think it was Stroud.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was an ESBT at Stroud, right? And you were just absolutely ripping me apart. I was like, that's nice to see you too, Jess. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun to be a part of your journey, and I'm really looking forward to continuing to see how you develop as a player, how see you grow in America and do what you do best and dominate.
Knock a lot of pins over.
Yeah. Hopefully that's the aim.
So a lot of what you're going to do is Baker. Do you enjoy Baker? Have you played much?
Not really, no, but as long as I'm part of the team, that's all I really care about. Doesn't matter what format.
Just something else to get used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. The games go very quickly.
Mm-hmm. But we do a lot of them.
Yeah, of course. Of course. But, it's something that takes a little bit of getting used to. It's great if everyone's striking. If everyone's not striking, it's really horrible. Especially when you're the coach.
You managed to nail that voice you were trying.
I know, yeah. Can we edit that bit out?
Nope.
No, I knew that was coming.
That is going to get clipped and shared to promote this podcast.
Brilliant, thank you.
Lovely.
Never mind.
That'll be on TikTok.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and if that goes viral.
So I think we'll probably, near to wrapping this up, Jess. We appreciate your time. Is there anything, you don't have to, but is there anything you want to say before you sort of leave England? Is there any thank yous to anybody in particular, or you just say thanks for nothing and I'm off? I know that's not your style.
My parents, they've took days off work. They've worked a lot of extra hours. They've paid for every single tournament. They've travelled. They took me everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't say it a lot. I'm not really that type of person to kind of express my feelings, but I am really grateful for them. Also, my grandparents, my late grandparents, they were a huge part of my career. One of the reasons I was me and my parents were able to afford to go to European Championships and stuff. Andy Penny, Curtis Hooper, you guys, so great guys.
Didn't have to, but thanks.
My psychologist, my physiotherapist.
Yeah. Cool. Well done.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
So, Jess is off to Houston in a few days.
Hopefully we won't have a problem, Houston.
Is that 2 in 1 episode?
2 in 1 episode.
Oh my days. Right, here we go. On that note, before Mark drops another very witty pun, we're going to wrap it up. So, Jess, thank you so much for all your time.
Thanks, Jess.
We wish you
appreciate it.
All the luck in the world.
Yes.
And
smash it up.
Get it done. Go and have fun. enjoy it, and don't come home for 4 years.
Well,
Give somebody else
maybe
a
never
chance.
come home and just rinse the PWBA in a few years' time and just keep travelling around and winning medals. Well, winning money, sorry.
Yeah.
Not medals, forget them. More money now.
There you go. So there you go. That's the end of episode 3.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're still going, and we'll see you on episode 4.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Indeed. Please like, share, subscribe. 80% of the viewers on our last podcast are not subscribers, so it doesn't cost you anything. If you don't have a YouTube account, please set one up and subscribe to us, and share this with any of your bowling friends that you feel may like our wonderful little no strings attached podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Tristan. That's Mark.
So, thank you.